This is the last race coming up now of the season 32 finals. It's the Senior Champions Cup Marathon of a mile and three-quarter good. And this will bring the curtain down on this season's finals. Short price favourite, Unholy Second Born for Black Cat Racing. Jim looking to double up and rescue the season, really. He's not had much luck apart from the last race for the famous Douglas, and he should in theory double up in the next one with Unholy Second Born. Biggest threat looks to be Ring My Bell from Kevin Stable. Also, All I Want to Do, he's a 4-1 shot. Unholy Second Born is 2-1 favourite. Ring My Bell 3-1. All I Want to Do is 4-1. Bit old now, last season I think. Bit of a veteran, but he regularly runs well at this level and he shouldn't be far away. Ring My Bell. This seems like his best conditions, but I don't see that he'll be able to overturn the form of Unholy Second Born, who beat him 3/4 of a length over this trip. Kevin's had a run of certain Empress is on a poor run of form, so we won't consider that. Absolute Limit is regularly thereabouts at this level, another oldie from Charnwood Stables, but he's never been this far. Outside the Box is another former champion in a veteran stage. Some fair efforts lately, but he does seem best at 2 miles. Ferro's Amino has a penalty, and he was not beaten far when third over trip and the going, but looks unlikely to be able to improve on that. So the main contenders look to be Unholy Second Born ahead of Ring My Bell, All I Want to Do. Rabbit in Church we need to mention. He was beaten 3 lengths when fourth to Unholy Second Born, but before that he was running a lot of races where he couldn't even place, so don't really know what to expect from him. Could run into a place, never know. Also, Survived the Chop, 7-1 shot. He is a juvenile champion over 2 miles, but he looks an out-and-out stayer who needs that 2-mile trip at least, and he'll probably be getting going too late for this. So those are the prime contenders. Who else is in there? Archbishop, dual champion on dirt and turf, but this trip will stretch him too much for him to be one of the main contenders. Indigo Sky on a poor run of form, unplaced in 4 qualifier runs. Hard to see any positives about that one. And that's the whole field covered, really. So that's the final race. Uh, 4 minutes the off time for that one. Alright, so this was the first race of the day. Senior Champions Cup Sprint, only 6 runners. False favourite in that. It's very, very obvious that a Little Lamb could not possibly be favourite. There's no way he could even beat his stablemate, Heroic Lamb, under these conditions, so don't know what's going on there. Prometheus should have been favourite. Ruby Royce was going to be anchored by that £1 extra. So that it could only have been Prometheus to win this. The Heroic Lamb should have been second. A Little Lamb, no way, it's a false favourite. So it was Alice Springs who made a rising ahead of Ruby Royce and Tiny Arlo. Prometheus leading the two Chaos runners, the two lambs, leading them to slaughter. Well past halfway, turning for home. This is where Prometheus picks it up and just eases to the front. The lambs try and follow him through, but he's gone clear. And that was that. Right, what was this one? The 7 furlong sprint on dirt. Father Stew was all the rage for this one. Don't know why Punker would be favourite. Altogether Better. I did mention he set a track record the last time he won a final over these conditions. He set a new track record, but then he was well beaten behind most of these under these very same conditions, so he wasn't really strongly fancied for this. So, level break. It was Outsiders, Long Shadow and Highland Hound now who made the run in ahead of Red Gun's Bullet. Father Stew back in the chasing group in 4th place ahead of Altogether Better and Hunted for a Lady. Past halfway. These three had a healthy lead on the rest, but Father Stew was coming, making good ground, but Altogether Better was sticking to him, tracking him through. Ease through the pack, go to the front, and it looks like Father Stew has this in the bag. Yet, I don't know, even on the freeze frame it looks like Father Stew, but the race went to Altogether Better. Right, no time for any more replays. This final is about to go down. Here we go. So, wow, Indigo Sky, joint favourite with Unholy Second Born. Wow, that is a surprise. That horse has shown nothing the entire season. All I want to do is 6-1, ring my bell 6-1, and basically forget the rest. 9-1 Scissors, 10 Absolute Limit, 12 Survive the Chop and Pharaohs Amino, with Certain Empress, 16-1 Rabbit in Church, 20-1 Outside the Box. It will be quite an upset if Indigo Sky wins this one. So anyway, they're off, and it is Ring My Bell from Kevin Stable, who shows the lead with Certain Empress, so he's 1 and 2, Kevin. In 3rd place is Absolute Limit from Charnwood, and All I Want to Do, also from Charnwood, 3rd and 4th. Unholy Second Born tracks these through in 5th, ahead of a Rabbit in Church. So Ring My Bell, he looks to be setting a good pace. He's about a length and a half ahead of A Certain Empress, and another couple of lengths back to Absolute Limit and All I Want to Do. Unholy Second Born tracking these through quite a way behind. It must be about 10 lengths off the lead at the moment. So they're approaching the halfway stage, and it's still Ring My Bell doing the donkey workout in front. Stablemate Certain Empress tracking him a couple of lengths behind. Absolute Limit, All I Want to Do, and Unholy Second Born ahead of Rabbit in Church. That is the order, and they're well strung out at this stage. Really well strung out. The pack are going to have to go some to get to these two. Ring My Bell still making the best of his way home, well past halfway. They'll shortly be turning for home. It's Ring My Bell from Certain Empress, Absolute Limit, All I Want to Do, and Unholy Second Born. And Absolute Limit making good ground now to past Certain Empress, coming up to challenge Ring My Bell. Also following them through is All I Want to Do and Unholy Secondborn. They're racing inside the final furlong, and it is Absolute Limit and Ring My Bell who take it up. But here comes Unholy Secondborn with a strong looking run, and it's Unholy Secondborn who makes it ahead of Ring My Bell. Indigo Sky, well, the betting wasn't too far off, ran on late to finish third. I'll just confirm those results. First was Unholy Secondborn, Black Cat Racing. Second, Ring My Bell. Kevin, Indigo Sky, Evans Dragons, Rabbit in Church ran a good race. Sumner Farms in fourth. And that is the final result of season 32. And it's good night from me. See you in 3 months. Alright, that is it. The end of the season 32 finals. Colin safely won the tipping competition, no doubt. Right, and that's it from me. Good night.